swims so far, no touches. I don't want to be too noisy. So I'm going to switch to a nice piece of freshly baked bread. I've also got cheese paste, which I forgot to mention, so plenty of choice. But yeah, it's running very low and the sun's really bright. Fingers crossed. Always got to be confident and optimistic. No point going fishing with a negative thought at all. There we go, not massive, but look at that, it's in pristine condition. Looks like it's freshly pressed from the chub production line as such, and it's beautiful. As I said, only a modest fish, but you know, this enjoyment never leaves me. It doesn't matter the size of the fish, I still get that same adrenaline feeling and contentment from catching a perfectly formed little chub like this. Get you slip back. Well, typical, turn the camera off to save the battery a little bit. And yeah, just had this lovely slim jim, lovely condition, stripy, beautiful looking perch, lovely, perfectly conditioned fins, lovely bright reds there, and very nice dark bars along its flank, beautiful. A little bit larger than the last one. Another modest chevy. There we go. Slightly larger than the last. It's got quite a bite mark here, by the looks of it, right under there. Looks like it could have been a pike. But yeah, a little bit bigger. No less beautiful though, despite its scarring. Got another chub that's got a bit of a tail to tail as well. As I say, that does look like a bite mark to me. Maybe a pike or some other predation. I've had people say to me, you know, you've got lots of good waters in your area. Why do you like to target like the more forgotten waterways and overlooked areas? You could go to fish many other waterways and you know, catch some very good chub, perch, barbel, etc. And which I do, as you've seen in my videos. But I get an immense pleasure and enjoyment out of fishing these kind of waterways, which are just literally forgotten. I mean, I'll be lucky today if I see another angler. It's that overlooked and forgotten. And granted, trying to pick up the bigger chub on such a small waterway where there isn't such a high populace necessarily of say 4, 5 or 6 pound fish and those kind of specimen sized chubs, when you do pick a decent chub up you appreciate it a lot more, in my opinion. At least I do, and same with any of the other species, which is why so far today I've been happy with those 3 modest fish, you know. So something that I really do enjoy doing. And you know, when you are rewarded, say you get a decent perch, chub, barbel, etc. from a river that you know that you're probably the only angler, or maybe out of a handful of anglers that have actually fished that particular area of the waterway. There's no feeling like it basically. It can't be beaten, in my opinion. It just can't. As far as I'm concerned, being able to unlock what these neglected waterways contain is a skill set in itself, and I think it's in its own way, it's a bit of a underused art and something that's overlooked a great deal of the time. Not all the time, but on the whole, people, you know, you'll see people heading to known stretches or known waterways. You've only got to look at, given the river that I fish, the Loddon for one, that's a known waterway, the Lee, the Dorset Stour, Grey Ouse, you know, just to name 4 waterways. And yep, there's some cracking fish in those rivers, and they're also in their own right far from easy. But to catch a £4 or £5 chub from a waterway like this means a heck of a lot more to me in many ways, and it's just darn well enjoyable. I can't really sum it up, all the things it encompasses. You're fishing in an area that probably hasn't seen many fishermen, and you're beating your own path, which is, you know, on its own very, very enjoyable. I'm going to have a couple more casts here and then head on downstream now. There we go, getting a few modestly sized fish in this swim. That's a lovely, perfectly formed perch. Really, really beautiful. Very light coloured fish, quite limey. And the tiger stripes, they're not quite as vivid. But yeah, it's in lovely condition. Yep, very, very happy. Very nice to get a few from the one swim. But I will have to mosey on soon because you can get stuck in one swim too long. Yeah, that's very nice too, isn't it? Kingfisher's coming. Oh, you can't mistake their shrill, high-pitched call. Hopefully, I'm sure he is having a good day's fishing himself. Well, they are gradually going up in increments, the size of these chub. It's a nice silver, not that brassy, quite a silver looking chevy, slate grey. But yeah, very nice. Very delicate bite as well on the quiver tip. But yeah, nice proud dorsal to it as well. Very, very nice in bright conditions on a very shallow and clear stretch of river. That's not exactly what you'd call a large waterway at all. In fact, in places, this little waterway isn't as wide as this. It goes down to being no more than maybe 8 foot across, if that. Some swims 5 or 6 foot, but this is quite a wider area. But yeah, nice to get another one, and from another spot as well. nice little runoff from the sewage works there, and it's a little bit shallow, but I thought I'd chance my arm up there. No knocks there, but this just drops off a little bit more here. Always tell a bit of chub bite. Got that slight extra tension, a little bit more tentative normally. Yeah, lovely, very nice too. Well, there we go, £2 2 ounces. A modest chub by my standards, but larger than the rest, and a very frisky fight in that snaggy swim. Brilliant to be getting a few in what is low, very low in fact, in places in clear conditions, sunny conditions. But yeah, brilliant condition, and absolutely mint really, and spotless, and a welcome scrap. Oh no! Oh my! Oh! Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Little dinker. Lovely condition again, but pretty crestfallen to lost that better fish. Nice to have a little bit of consolation prize though, even if he's not as big as the one that I felt and had the hook pulled to. Lovely condition. Very nice. Well, it's got to that time in the video where I've got to pack up and head off home. Daylight's fading. I'm sure if I stayed longer I could winkle a few more chub out. This particular spot, which you saw me fishing with a lovely debris, which I would have rated 10 out of 10 on the chub Richter scale, has produced nothing. I'm sure there's chub there though. I mean, it's a perfect area with lots of flotsam and debris and a fallen tree. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Granted, the captures are extremely modest at that, and they're not going to set any record books alight for any of those species. I just wanted to share with you why I love targeting the more neglected and overlooked rivers and waterways, because there's good fish there to be had, and when you do get one of the real special ones, which can be very large for such a small and forgotten waterway, you appreciate a heck of a lot, and you really do appreciate the reward for the effort that you've put in. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do click the like button and give me a thumbs up. That would be very, very welcome and appreciated. If you're not subscribed to my videos, hit the subscribe button, which is just down below, and you'll be kept up to date with all my trips and vlog entries and diary entries, as well as the more in-depth videos. Anyway, I best get moseying back to the car, and until my next video, tight lines, and yeah, see you soon guys, bye bye.